Okay, hello and welcome to Metal Gear Solid, where I tried to run it before, but there were some issues. Let's just go button settings. I found out how to fix the stupid thing. No specific way of fixing it here. And, you know, the screen options in this do not let you have the thing, but Pixel Perfect will fix one thing. That'll fix the weirdness of the motion blurry nonsense. But, stupidly, how to fix the game not running at a proper frame rate is very, very, very well hidden. So that was the over menu, and when this loads up, you'll notice it properly now. How did that happen? Because it is very, very, very well hidden. Go to the options in here, and these are the options. There's a screen option, just to change the brightness. So, yeah, that doesn't fix it either. What you have to do is press LBRB, which presumably takes you to the same options that were in the over menu. The screen option's exactly the same, but it's not in the screen option. There's a different controller settings option in here, and controller response speed. Stable. The speed is set to fast. You may experience some instability based on your own setup. If you do, set the response speed to stable. But it was naturally unstable, but stable is not good. Stable is 50% speed, runs like shit, does not work properly. That's stable. And that's the default setting, and that is not good. So, control response speed fast, and that is how you have the game run at a proper speed. Unstable is the proper speed. Okay, we're gonna not go on hard because the radar is off and I kind of need the radar. So, yeah, that's how you fix the game if you're also having the same issue. It's stupidly hidden, but that is how you fixed it, and that's how you get it to run properly. Okay. I guess we're not getting the proper intro menu because I probably skipped the intro thing now. Trying to get into that, but you know, hey, it's fine. Yeah, it's running properly now. There's still some motion blur, but Pixel Perfect is a little better, I think. Oh god, the motion blur is actually still kind of bad, but it's fine.
I'm going to swat down a couple of bothersome flies.
Couple of bothersome flies. Okay, so there goes Revolver Ocelots. Not that we're meant to know who that is or anything. It's a person up an elevator, and I'm sure we'll never see him again. Yeah, that's how you fix it, and that's how you get it to run properly. And it's stupid that you have to do that.
This is Snake, Colonel.
And it's very, very well hidden. Because it's in a secret menu option that you couldn't normally find.
The only way up. Just as I expected. You'll have to take the elevator to the surface, but make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec.
Conveniently, the bad guy was right down at the bottom.
Use the codec. Push the select button. When we need to contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise,
it was hidden right down at the bottom where we're sneaking in.
Directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
Got it.
Got it.
Okay, I'm ready to go.
Let's go. Let's do this. Okay, now we're in it properly. We got the game running at a proper speed and suitable to play. Well, stair skip. Who needs stairs? So yeah, now the game is playable at a playable, functionable speed, and obviously we crawl under the entire thing. That guy's definitely not going to notice me. Okay, so we can see things.
What was that noise?
They can hear me. Must have been the wind. One guy could hear me. The other one, you know, they both should have been up to me. Oh, there's a puddle?
What was that noise?
Right, it's the puddle that they heard me in. Okay, right. But it's fine. You know, we need to buy some time anyway.
What was that noise?
We can also knock on the things by using the knock on the things button. We need to bide some time to wait for the elevator anyway. Rations are too full. Too many rations. Oh no. So yeah, like the elevator.
Snake, there's
Perfect time to call me.
you can take up to the ground.
I know, I noticed that, but it's not here yet.
Elevator to come down. You better hide somewhere.
Already on it. And I keep hiding somewhere until the elevator comes down. And just wait for the appropriate moments. Okay, the other guy is now going up the middle rather than up the side. So, you know, we manipulated them into a perfect cycle, right? Like, we coming this way now. Keep an eye on them, make sure they don't see us whilst the water's going. Okay. Tappy! Tapioca. Hopefully the guy doesn't come at this inappropriate moment. No one in that corner. Nice and safe. Jeremy Blaustein. Okay, perfect. Jeremy Blastoise. Motosato Mori. Imagine how long we'd have had to been waiting whilst we were Yukishiro Mashanasha. The official TwitchCon meet and greet list is here. Okay, right. The lift is surely due now. There we go. That exact moment. That moment where the lift is due. The sky is also maybe here. I mean, I'll just wait. There's a potential cycle where you could sneak in there without getting seen, and also, like, I'm considering tapping on the wall to get attention to draw them both over here and out of the way, but we don't need to. He won't turn around and see us. Oh no, who's going up that lift that I just got off of? Couldn't possibly be a bad guy infiltrating. Couldn't have possibly. Must just be someone calling the lift back up. No need to turn around and look at it. Nothing to see. Nothing to see here. Hideo Kojima! And we have completed Death Stranding, but now we're going back to where it all began. Solid Snake. In Metal Gear Solid. But yeah, I think Pixel Perfect mode is the way to play it, regardless of, you know, it's a little less motion blurry. Like, his face is definitely pixelating. But 100% you need to enable the stupid fast mode on the controller, otherwise it just doesn't run right. Otherwise it just doesn't run right, and no one tells you this. And it's naturally not on this, it's naturally on a terrible setting. It runs nice and smooth when you have it on, the controls just work. Okay, we've made it to the surface.
It's Snake. I'm in front of the disposal facility.
Excellent. Snake.
What are they disposing
Age
of?
hasn't slowed you down one bit.
Thanks
How was
to
the
VR
1990?
on board Discovery.
How's that sneaking suit working out?
I'm nice and dry, but it's a little hard to move.
Bear with it. It's designed to prevent hypothermia. This is Alaska, you know.
Take it easy, I'm grateful. If it weren't for your suit and your shot, I would have turned into a popsicle out there.
An anti-freeze.
Especially jumping back in the water.
All of the genome soldiers in this exercise are using it.
I see.
In his exercise?
Already tested, huh? By the way, how's the diversionary operation going?
Exercise.
16s just took off from Galena and are headed your
Like, the
way.
bad guys are also
Terrorist
involved in
radar
it.
should have already picked them up.
The one-man mission, but everyone involved in this exercise, the bad guys as well.
Behind D. Colonel, what's a Russian gunship doing here?
I have no idea, but it looks like our little diversion got their attention. Now's your best chance to slip in unnoticed.
Whilst it's vibrating out of existence. Because of the motion blur. Also, it's in widescreen, in 4.3 in widescreen. Now that's some impressive next level widescreening, isn't it? It's like you could just have the whole scene in widescreen and fill the whole one. No, it's 4:3. Now it's the 4:3 just grew bigger.
You've got to hurry.
Wow, you must be crazy to fly a hind in this kind of weather.
Who's that?
Oh, sorry. I haven't introduced you to yet. This is Mei Ling. She was assigned to us as our visual and data processing specialist. She designed
did
your
you
codec, as well as your
specialize in making it
system.
4:3 in
I'll take care
widescreen
of
and then make that
questions
even
about
grow
either.
bigger into wider
Nice to
screen?
meet
Man,
you,
you could
Steve.
just film a whole
It's an
monitor.
honor to speak to a living legend like yourself.
You know, it's been remastered. You could have just put that whole thing to the whole
A
screen.
world-class designer of military technology to be so cute.
You're just flattering me.
No, I'm serious. Well, I know I won't be bored for the next 18 hours.
Come on. I can't believe I'm being hit on by the famous solid snake.
For the next 18
But,
hours?
I'm
Is that
You're very frank. for
just
a
staring at a face for 18 hours? Or is
Both
like
have a lot to learn about
that
each
how long
other.
he stays dating
Yeah.
someone? 18
I'm looking
hours.
forward to learning
Then
about
he's
the
gone.
man behind the legend. But first, let me explain about your Soliton radar system.
Yeah, it's a good job I have the radar, isn't
The
it?
bright
Because
dot in the middle
otherwise
is
you'd be
snake.
talking to
The
me
red
and I
dots
wouldn't
are
have
our
it.
enemies, and the blue cone shape
There's a guy
represents
coming
their
right
field
at
of
me.
vision.
Be careful, Snake. The genome soldiers have highly developed senses of hearing and vision due to their gene therapy. Make sure you don't let them see you.
First, I want you to
So they're,
infiltrate the disposal site and look
Star
for the
Wars
DARPA chief.
troopers.
The DARPA chief was injected with the same GPS transmitting nanomachines as you.
He should appear on your radar as a green dot.
Get whatever information you can.
Like all the other
about
walls that are
terrorists.
green.
If he's alive, that
Perfect.
is.
It's gonna look like a wall. Exactly.
Snake
Hello,
radar is
Mela.
nothing
Hello,
but
hello.
weather.
How are
But
you?
if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it.
Yes, it gets jammed easily, I'm afraid.
Yes,
Wow, if they
it's
see
all
us, it
based
just
on
turns off the
currently existing
radar.
Technology. You won't
Good
be
to hear
able
you're
use it
okay.
in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful.
We'll be monitoring your movements by radar, so contact us by codec anytime you want.
I'm playing Metal Gear Solid. How about you?
Snake, we're here to back you up, so call if you
Any
need some
plans for the
information or
rest of the
advice.
day?
I'm also in charge of your mission data. Contact me
Charge
if you
of the
want me
mission
to record
data.
your current status. My frequency is
So that's save.
140.96. It's a
And I'm not
dedicated
gonna remember
frequency
any of
of
these.
data. Don't forget it.
I'm gonna forget.
Remember, except for your binoculars, you're naked. You need to arm yourself with whatever weapons you can find.
Except for your binoculars, you're completely naked. What about my clothes? No, just your binoculars. You're working on stuff. Aha, what are you working on today?
Well, if you make it back in one piece, maybe I'll let you do a strip search on me.
Oh,
The
look at
90s.
that, Doctor. By the way, sorry to disappoint you, but I did manage to smuggle out my smokes.
How did
Oh,
you do
that's
that?
nice.
In my stomach.
Painting, aha.
Thanks to the shot you gave me that suppressed my stomach acids.
Cigarettes? How are those going to help you?
You never
We're gonna
know.
find lasers with cigarettes. Hidden laser beams. That's how he's running off without my permission. Hello, Snake. What's this?
If you want to get in, there is
Maybe
the
play
front
some
door.
games with your friend later. Nice. What are you planning?
It's the
Playing
fastest
more of
way, but there's
the
too
Killer
much risk of being
Clowns?
spotted by the enemy.
I can't just knock on the door and ask them to let me in.
Why not? Why can't we
There's
knock on
one
the
sentry
door?
on the left and one on the right. They're armed with 5.56ers and pineapples.
He's just running around all on his own. When do I get to play?
What about the air duct near the door?
Yes,
There's
that's the air
also a
duct.
duct on the second floor.
Oh, the guy's stretching up there.
I can't
You could have let
see it
me
from here.
look at these. Wants to, but I have to find out of the game because it gets so repetitive. That is the thing with those sorts of games, isn't it? You know, they are very much the same thing over and over again. But yeah, I hadn't actually heard of that until you started playing it, so, you know, that was completely new to me. It looks interesting, though. But like you say, they do get a bit repetitive, don't they? And I also equip... There we go. Maybe look in the direction where the enemies are, Snake. That helps me look around a bit. That's actually kind of useful. Bum, 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 bum. I'm sure you'll find something good to play. Right. As if he can't sneak down there.
Surveillance camera?
Idiot! Snake! Yes, there's a surveillance camera. I was about to sneak past it, but you are... What? I'm not allowed to move? I'll just stand in the surveillance? No, Snake. I saw the surveillance camera code, and I was about to... A surveillance camera? Yes, there's a surveillance camera there, and if you'd have let me play, we'd have been straight past it. How much painting you got? Like, you know, just starting out, or... Wait for this guy to go past and not hear me in the snow?
Whose footprints are these?
And not notice my footprints? Whose footprints are these? He's gonna see as well, isn't he? He's gonna turn right back around and see them again. Oh, he did. Okay, good. Now, all of that could have been prevented if it didn't take control of my camera during that cutscene. Will not see me on the stairs. You're coming down the stairs. Don't come down the stairs. Okay. What, I needed to leave so that I can come up the stairs. Get in. Okay, good. Now, there's a vent somewhere. Or we'll just hide in this hole. Did I go to the next one? I can make it to the next one. No, worst time for a phone call. Oh, they can't even answer the phone call. You haven't played this game for 5 to paint. Nice. You have commissions and order. Nice, nice. I haven't played this game in forever either.
Snake, your mission is to infiltrate, not to fight. Don't let the enemy see you. First, you've got to rescue the
I avoided
target.
fighting them.
Infiltrate the building in front. Look for some way to get in.
I had to call him, because even though I was saying there was a phone call, I guess it was trying to tell me not to fight. But I'd already avoided fighting. There must be some way in. Yeah, I'm already lying in the vent, Colonel. Already on it. Yeah. I got sent the codes for the game, so I thought I'll play through it.
Snake, this is McDonald Miller. It's been a long time.
Master, what are you doing here?
How would they do that on PC? It just saves it to a fake memory card.
Just like you. Once in a while, I still help train the Alaskan Scouts.
So it thinks it has a memory card, but it just saves it to the PC.
Campbell told me about the situation here. I thought I might be of some use.
There's no one I'd rather have in a foxhole than you.
Well, I know lots about survival in a harsh environment. I've lived in Alaska longer than you, so call me if you have any questions about the flora or fauna out here.
141.80. I'm not going to remember any of these. It's nice of them to introduce them all. It doesn't have an auto scan. Wrong button. A response, maybe it was 9-2. 1996?
Sorry, the Soliton radar won't work in a narrow space. Too much harmonic resonance.
The radio waves
Okay.
produce interference.
Because
and we cannot
she's how you
analyze
save,
amplified
right?
data.
And I was gonna
Try to hang on until you get to a more open space, okay?
have to wait till I get to an open space. Oh no, here's how we save, right? So we save, storage slot, and then it's just, you know, if 14 blocks, it's a fake memory card. So that's how we save. Fake memory
Don't
cards.
give up, Snake.
You have to wait till you get out into the open. I'll just let you save regardless. But yeah, you must really go out in the open and make sure that you aren't in a narrow corridor. But save out in the open for certain next time, Snake. Okay, crawling in the tunnels.
I moved the DARPA chief to the cell in the first floor basement.
What about the vent shaft cleaning?
They just opened the vent covers. They're about to start spraying for rats.
Uh-oh.
Ventilation shaft.
Shut those covers as soon as they're done spraying.
First of all, ventilation
Also, keep your
shaft.
eye on that woman in
But
the
also, they're about to fumigate the vents you're in. He cares only about the DARPA chief being in the first floor. He doesn't care that he's about to get fumigated to death. Very important that he not get fumigated to death. So yeah, it's just an emulator basically that they've adapted to work on Steam as well. So it emulates having the memory cards, it emulates everything. And then they've legitimized it by making you buy it. Bum, 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 bum. But if you buy it to own it, then, you know, emulation still counts. Now, whatever that is, I don't know how I get that.
Action button to drop down.
Okay. We can just climb over, because unless we press drop down, we don't actually go down the vent. Good. Okay, what is this? It's a ration. Well, we've already got plenty of rations. Bum bum bum. Is there a look down first? Make sure it's safe. It seems safe enough. Let's drop down. Out into the open. Or just nicely climb down the ladder. It's convenient they left a nice ladder there, isn't there?
Use the elevator to change floors. There should be a cargo elevator that you can take down somewhere around there. Try to find it.
Okay, so we're looking for an elevator to get down to the basement. But maybe we should get away from the camera first. Wait, the guy's on the bottom floor. Now, it would probably been easier to just get in via the bottom floor, but since when do we do anything easy? Pressing all the wrong buttons. Right. The chaff grenades, it's probably going to tutorialize to turning off the cameras. Idiot snake. Didn't want him creeping along the wall. Right, I see the enemy in that room. Just go. There we go. But it's locked to a level 2 card, so we can't go in that. I mean, the scope is actually very handy. Is there any items back there? Is. They won't question where it's gone. Ooh, gun. They won't question where it's gone when I've stolen it. Oh, where has that box suddenly gone that was here a moment ago? Nah, must have been your imagination. It was never there. Never ever. And they've got some tanks down there. There's no more cameras. That's good. I won't hear the loud person running on the runway at all. Very subtly and stealthily. Right, locked door. I presume I don't have the key for that yet. Now, is the guy down the stairs going to be an issue? He is. So let's just run all the way around and hopefully not get seen. There's another red thing in the corner. I don't know how to operate an elevator, sir.
Elevator can move from floor to floor. To call the elevator, press the button on the nearby control panel.
Action
by pressing
button,
the
okay.
action button. The elevator should show up in no time.
Here's me just mashing stuff on it. Watch someone play Intercur and at the end got 1,000,000 points and nothing happens. They weren't Ken when they said the points didn't matter. That is very true. The only thing that I can think that it would have done is made the devil scene last longer, right? Because it obviously had to count down to 0 whilst that scene was happening. So, you know, maybe count before that matter. And, you know, I wonder if anyone's ever tried completing it with 0 points. But yeah, going to 1,000,000, that's a lot of effort, and I bet it made absolutely no difference. Perhaps they needed 1,000,000,000 points. They needed exactly 1,000,000,000 points. Snake. It's funny how I don't have to press the action button on that, just walk up to that one and it works. Exactly. What if you have 0 points? Nobody has tried 0. Everyone tries positive
Look at
amounts,
the
but what
radar.
about 0?
It's picking up the Darpa chief. He's the green dot. Hurry and rescue him.
The green dot. I saw a big, giant green circle glowy thing. I don't know if that's him, though. Hurry up and rescue him behind that wall. How do I get in there? The Darpa Chief, right. Him. He's definitely him. Is that Obama? I know it's before his time, but that Obama. Okay, right.
Snake, if you want to go up or down a ladder, just press the action.
You might have to try it. Exactly. You got to try the 0, because I don't think anyone has tried the 0. So it might be worth a try. I bet it makes absolutely no difference, but gotta try the 0. Okay, let's go look in the first vent. Which is not there. We collect all the items. Focon bullets, oh yeah. Maybe there's no specific control to look down the vent, but if you scope... If you scope, you can look down the vent. There's nothing down here in that direction. I mean, we gotta see what's in these vents. Items. Ooh. And a laptop. What's for dinner? I already had dinner before streaming because it is currently 7 PM. So, you know, if I'm going to be streaming till like 10 PM at night or something, I need to have dinner. More items. And I had chips and pie. Nothing that interesting. How about with you? Anything interesting planned for dinner? Chips and pie. Sounds very British, doesn't it? Probably the most British of British dinners. It's only 11 AM. Wow. That's the problem with time zones, isn't it? Like, you are on the miles away end. Like, I think 8 hours is the most that America gets. Like, some people are at least 5 hours behind, but 8 hours behind is like, yeah, that's as far as it gets. Okay, so this is the other person that will come help us. Not that we can see anything from that angle. Just doing their workouts. Sounds good though. Probably make eggs. I always make eggs. Eggs sound good. I don't know who was trying to call me then. Is it like, you know, random phone call and then no one's there. No one's there. I think there's an achievement for it having to go at you for looking down on her. Like, there's nothing wrong. She's fully clothed. So, but I think they tell him off, and he I distinctly remember them telling them off for being a perv for looking down there. Fish and chips. You got to get proper British fish and chips though.
Snake, the DARPA chief's signal is coming from somewhere in that area. See there's some place to drop down? Take a look around in first-person view mode.
I've been looking around. First-person view. We have one here, but too lazy to go out. Aha. But I don't know, like, are they going to be proper fish and chips, like British ones, or are they, like, crispy ones? Because British chip shop chips are soggy and weird, but nice. And they're unique. And you got to have proper chip shop chips and, you know, fishy chips from the chip shop. 43 or 104 here. It's soggy, yeah. They're not crispy chips. They're soggy, they're greasy, but they're good. And they're hard to describe, but proper chip shop chips are soggy. And everyone loves them. I don't think he's in his cell anymore. And now you got adverts, and I apologise for that. Bum 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 bum.
Who's that?
Who's that? It's Snake. Coming to rescue you.
I'm here to save you. You're the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, right?
You here to save me, huh? What's your outfit?
I'm the
What's my
pawn
outfit?
sent here to save your worthless butt.
It's a thermal suit. What's yours? Just an ordinary. Oh, is he pissed himself? Why has he got stains on his trousers?
Don't look like one of them. In that case, hurry up and get me out of here.
Slow down. Don't worry. First, I want some information about the terrorists.
The terrorists?
Do they really have the ability to launch a nuke?
What are you talking about?
The terrorists are threatening the White House. They say if they don't accede to their demands, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
They will launch a nuke.
Is it possible?
It's possible. They could launch a nuke.
How do they plan to launch it?
She just reacts to nuke.
For keeping the dismantled warheads.
How's he got a guy in his
They should
cell?
have access to a missile.
What I'm about to tell you is classified information. Okay? We were conducting exercises with a new type of experimental weapon. A weapon that will change the world.
The Metal Gear.
A weapon with the ability to launch a nuclear attack.
We won't look at each other because it's extra dramatic if we don't look at each other.
Nuclear-equipped walking battle tank.
Extra dramatic if we're back to back. Hello, welcome back. Sorry for the adverts. Twitch loves to give adverts at the worst times.
It's one of the most secret black projects.
You didn't miss a lot. I stepped down from the ceiling and then adverts happened and then he'd been talking to this guy.
So that's the reason.
Twitch is greedy. Twitch certainly is. And I tried to send them to once every hour and Twitch is like, no, we'll just shove them on wherever we don't want.
I heard the Metal Gear project was scrapped.
So it doesn't like me much. It's just like, yeah, we want ads all the time. And I'm like, no. Try and minimize them.
We were going to use this exercise as raw data and then proceed to mass production.
Raw data. And then he got kidnapped. Boom, boom,
If it
boom.
hadn't been for the revolution.
Yeah, they're soggy chips, and everyone loves them because they're unique and soggy.
Rex had fallen into the hands
So,
of
you know,
terrorists.
it's hard to describe, but they're good. They're
Metal
good.
Gear Rex.
They gotta be soggy.
Code for the new Metal Gear prototype.
And then you add vinegar to them as well to make them extra soggy again.
These guys are pros.
With malt vinegar, yep. You add malt vinegar to make them even more soggy.
Shut up in there, will ya?
Oh, how are there two of you in there? Nah, I'm just practicing my two voices, you know?
I thought that all nuclear warheads were equipped with safety measures. Some kind of detonation code that you have to input.
Oh, you mean PAL? Yes, of course, there is a PAL. It's set up so that you need to input 2 different passwords in order to launch the device.
There are 2 passwords.
Oh, conveniently, they have both of them.
Baker knows one, and I know one.
Baker, the president of Arms Tech.
That's right. Each of us
Gotta animate their mouth, animate their heads.
or there could be no launch. But they found out my password.
You talked?
Psycho Mantis can read people's minds. You can't resist.
Psycho Mantis?
Psycho Mantis.
One of the members of Foxhound.
Ba, ba, ba,
He has
ba.
psychic powers.
This is bad.
It's just a matter of time before they get Baker's too.
If they find
I've no idea what was going on with her like that.
Yes, they'll be able to launch a nuke anytime.
Sorry for that.
There is a way to stop the launch.
It came into my head because of what he said, so I'm sorry.
They were designed by Arms Tech, the system developers, as an emergency override. Even without the passwords, you can just insert the card keys and engage the safety lock.
Wow,
And if
you
I
can just
do
put
that,
the cards in. No
You can
password
stop the
needed.
launch.
That card key.
So where are the keys?
Baker should have them.
Wow, the other guy with the
You need
passwords,
3
he's got
card
both the keys.
There are 3 different slots to put them in. You need to insert a card into each one of them.
Okay, 3 card keys. Do you know where they might
Well, who
be
has the
putting Baker?
third? If he had one, Baker had one. Who has the third?
Second floor basement.
I heard the guards say they moved him to an area that has a lot of electronic jamming.
Any other clues?
Yes, they cemented over the entrances, but didn't have enough time to paint them. Why don't you look for the areas where the walls are a different color? Here,
Yes!
it's
That
my
is
idea.
the thing, and I'm wondering
Level 1
if
security door.
it will know that from Steam. Like, will he be able to read your mind as to what games you played on Steam?
Personal
That
area
would be
network,
really
huh?
clever if they did that.
Transmits data using the
But I
salt
don't know if he
as
will
the
be able to
transmission
tell
medium.
if I've played other games.
As you approach
Like,
the
he
door
should be
security
able to
devices,
read my
they'll
minds and
the
read my
data stored in the
saves.
card.
And the doors will open automatically.
But only on
Gotcha.
PlayStation.
Okay, I'm gonna get you out of here.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
You haven't heard any other way to disarm the PAL, have you? From your bosses or anyone?
No.
Why would we need
You
another
sure
way?
you haven't heard anything?
Because they just told us a way to disable it. Why would
So
we need
does
another
the White
way?
House plan to give in to the terrorists' demands?
That's their problem. It has nothing to do with my orders.
But what about the Pentagon?
Pentagon. What is it?
Now, if the psychic guy is inhabiting him, surely he knows this entire conversation that's going on. And he suddenly turns into a zombie. I know he's having a heart attack, but it looks more like a zombie. Yes, if you accidentally played Tentacle Simulator 69, how is he going to read that? What's he going to say? What will his comments be?
Naomi, the chief. What happened?
Accidentally, you know, you just loaded up the wrong game. You meant to play Tentacle Attack, right?
Are you hiding something from me?
Absolutely not. Snake, you've got to understand. This op is security level red. You need the highest security clearance to get access to the complete file.
You want me to believe
That
you're
is
in
security
charge of this
clearance
op
to
when
play
you don't
Tentacle
have complete
Simulator
access to the
69.
file?
Day of the 10th, of
Secretary
course,
Defense
of
is an
course.
operational
That's what you
control.
intended
I'm
to
just
play.
here as your support.
You just accidentally installed
Snake,
and
we
spent
don't have
10
time to
hours
debate.
in the
Get out of
wrong
there and find
game.
President Baker.
Easily done. Like, I'm sure we've all accidentally loaded up the wrong game and spent 10 hours in it. Let me out. Let me out the cell. Forget how to get out the cell. There we go. Okay, thank you. Open the door. Come on. Thank you. Oh, your friends played it, of course, on your computer. It was your friends.
So you killed the chief. You
had to run around collecting milk. It was horrible. Also, oh no.
Liquid? No, you're not.
He's not liquid, he's solid.
Don't move.
Yeah, some people like to play these weird furry games and things.
Your hands are shaking.
I mean, if it's not on the banned games list and it's not overtly sexual, like, some people stream some interesting things.
They're rookies' eyes if I ever saw them.
But, you know, surprisingly they don't get banned.
You haven't even taken the safety off, rookie.
Until they're banned. Exactly, if it didn't show anything. Not that that's necessarily bad anymore. Because Twitch updated so that you can show in-game nudity now. And it's not banned. Just missed the guy that. Don't think shoot. She didn't look like she was shooting much.
I'm telling you, shoot!
Okay, there we go. Now, what about the guy in the corner in his underwear? They're just gonna leave him there like that? Should we? She's still thinking too much. Oh, she shot me! What an asshole! Come on, we need to go. I don't need all these rations. I've got no ammo. Here we go. Grenades! I think might want to... Hang on. I forget how to eat. Poor guy, exactly. Well, not so poor guy. He gets to live at least. All these buff dudes with furry masks surrounding you whilst you're in a cage. Well, I mean, each to their own, I guess.
What are you doing? Take care of the bad guys and get the hell out of there.
I'm lying on the floor.
That weapon you
That's what I'm doing. I'm just lying on the floor trying to figure out how to eat. Oh, that's definitely what I want to do, Snake. There we go. That's how I changed to eating rations. Now, why are we not leaving? Finally. Okay. I mean, not so poor guy. He gets to live. All of his friends are dead. Maybe poor guy still. Okay, and then she just runs off on her own. And then he stares at her ass.
Who are you?
Just camera. Who are you? Watching the jiggling ass.
You've killed him.
I'm sorry, sir.
His mental shielding was very strong. I could not dive into his mind.
Now we'll never get that detonation code.
Boss, I have a good idea.
I read the minds of who's playing Tentacle Simulator. That's what I'll do. I did see the ass scratching, but I haven't seen the actual clip. I'll have to look. I was there, yes, I was there. There's a lot of ass scratching. That none definitely got itchy.
Good girl. Just like that.
Okay. He likes it when she runs, apparently. Just like that. Okay, Psychomantis.
I just had some kind of hallucination. Is it from the nanomachines?
No, Snake. The nanomachines are functioning properly.
So what was it?
It must have been psychometric interference.
Okay, I'll have a look later.
Foxhound psychic. Think of it as a mental feedback loop.
So that was Mantis.
See, it's also part of the same group that we are, Foxhound. So it's a little suspicious. I'm gonna press all the wrong controls. ID cards. When equipped, opens all level 1. Okay, so we have to specifically equip it. Guys, perfectly fine. What's she hiding under her bed? No food, no rations, no bullets. Toilet roll, though. Okay. Am I full on foods? I'm full. Okay. Am I full on health? I'm full on health. Okay, good. Now, remember when they were like, you don't need to kill anyone? Well, now we've been killing people. I wonder if, like, I'm sure there's an achievement for not killing anyone, but I don't know if it is specifically this game. Right, she ran up a lift, but there's this whole ventilation system here. Oh, that leads to nowhere. Perfect. Why does the camera look like it shows it going elsewhere? Like it goes all the way around. Maybe we need tools to get in there. I mustn't have the tool yet. Level 6. There's a guard in there. I heard him go, huh? Right. Let's go down the lift. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, I'll never not mess that up because you have to press the action button to open the elevator. But then when you're in it, you don't press the action button. You press it and it automatically selects the thing. Not rations. Right. Messing up all the controls. Right, broken walls. I see those. I don't have anything to deal with it. Thank you for using the Tangier. That's a Mortal Kombat meme because I used to mishear it as whoopsie. I always thought he said whoopsie rather than toasty. So now that's my meme. Because, yeah, like, I thought he said whoopsie. I was like, why is he going whoopsie? Nope, it's a toasty. Whoopsie! But now if I do something wrong... Exactly! Who didn't hear it as whoopsie? It's toasty. What the hell are they on about toasty? How's anything to do with what's going on? Whoopsie makes sense. Toasty doesn't. Toasty does not make that much sense. Right, level 4. Okay. I had to look what level that door was. There's probably some other walls that I can break down here. There's a breakable wall right there. Now we got some grenades. If I can equip the right button. X to throw the pin. Right. I should hopefully block the wall. Well, and if I do it from here, I'll miss again. Right, let's try just throwing it directly at the cemented over wall, which they've told us about. Whoopsie is way funnier. It is. Yep, that wall's definitely suspicious. I don't know why it's not blowing up. I don't know why it's not blowing up. Is that close enough for it to blow up? I must be doing something wrong. I thought the grenades would blow up wall. C4! Okay, if grenades won't work, C4 certainly will. That'll get us in. Surely. Okay, X to set, B to detonate. There we go. That's all we needed. The actual high explosive. Okay, we're in. When I first played this, I did not pay attention to the fact that you were meant to blow up the walls. And I went round the rest of, well, a lot of the game without ever coming in the blown up wall section. So, you know, you don't have to come down here for quite a while. You cannot go completely in the wrong direction. This is safe. Okay. We're in. Potentially the first boss.
Am I too late?
Looks that way.
He's alive. You're the Arms Tech president, Kenneth Baker, right? Don't worry.
It's funny, they just showed a cutscene where they killed him.
Don't touch it.
C4.
It's like all the other C4s that we were just shooting.
Right. Touch that wire, and the C4 will blow up along with the old man. So you're the one that the boss keeps talking about.
And you?
Special Operations Foxhound. Revolver Ocelot.
Funny how everyone included us as Foxhound.
Now we'll see if the man can live up to the legend. This
Probably not.
is the greatest handgun ever made.
A revolver.
Single action army.
He loves it a little too much.
6 bullets, more than enough to kill anything that moves. Now I'll show you why they call me Revolver.
Because he likes to spin his gun.
Draw!
Where is he?
Hiding won't help you. I understand the bullets you see. I make them go where I want.
Do you? Because it looked like you missed. It looks like he does not make the bullets go where he wants that well. What if I came and cut you off? Well, I guess I can only shoot him once. Damn invincibility. Oh, you can actually bounce them off the walls. Good for you.
You better hurry up, the old man.
The old man, what? He's gonna die because you died?
Don't you want to settle this?
I do, but I suck at shooting apparently. Now hopefully I don't need small bullets. Because I have 3 bullets. Stop running, Ocelot! You win. Get back here!
I love the smell of corda. You know, that sulfury smell. But to you, it'll be the smell
Damn
of
it.
your own death.
You know what? You want to play this game, Ocelot? Okay.
You idiot!
Now, I did consider that set off C4 near C4 might be a stupid idea. But I thought it'd be fun. You idiot! Whoops. Now that's a whoopsie. Apparently that's going back out and not into the room. I thought it would have stopped me right in front of the room. My bad. We didn't need him alive, right? Right? He, yeah, no, the bad guy exploded him with the C4. No, the room was already filled with it. It was not my C4 that exploded. It was the already in the room bad guy C4 that killed him. Not mine! Oh, I did not make a mistake at all. Alright, now stop running this time. I'm not hiding, I'm literally chasing you. You're the one running. You're the one running away, Ocelot. Running away won't help you. Just shooting each other across the room. Yeah, that's fine. He's definitely a bit too sexual with that gun, isn't he? His long silver bullets with his greasy chambers. Why can't you hit him, Snake? Why are you so bad at this? Yeah, no, shoot the general. That'll help. Aim at the general and not Ocelot. There we go. Yeah, especially not now that he's got like 3 more bullets in him.
Don't you want to settle this?
Now that he's got a few more bullets in him, like that's just extra breathing holes, right? Just a couple more breathing holes. It's all he needed. Don't shoot the general, Ocelot. Just shoot me. Okay. Shut up. I mean, it won't let me eat rations during that.
But to you, it'll be the smell of your own death.
Okay, that's fine. Shoot me. Oh my god, Snake, you're so terrible at this. You can make the bullets bounce, well I can shoot through the corners as well, Ocelot. If it counts. Which sometimes it isn't. And if you didn't have iframes. 7 bullets. I don't think he wants to get shot, does he? Got him. Metal Gear Solid 69. Exactly.
Just what I'd expect from the man with the same code as the boss. It's been a long time since I had such a good fight.
That guy don't look so good.
I'm just getting warmed up.
What? My hand. He also wore through the C4 trigger. Well, now. See, now it's better when I actually blew that guy up, you know?
Can't you even die right? You were lucky. We'll meet again.
You're lucky that I didn't explode you with the C4, because it was the same outcome. The guy still got blown up. Okay, maybe he's still alive for the moment. Even though the C4 blew up, I don't know how he's alive. They turned the voltage up on his exoskeleton a bit much. didn't like that. More than one grunt. He's got to have. He has. You're right.
Who are you? I'm not one of them. The DARPA chief told me he gave them his detonation code. What about yours?
Oh, I get it. Jim sent you. You're from the Pentagon.
Answer my question. What about your code? There's no time.
I talked.
What? Now the terrorists have both codes and can launch any time.
It's not like I didn't fight. I managed to resist Psycho Mantis's mind probe.
But then he sulks anyway.
How'd you do it?
Surgical implants in my brain.
Surgical implants?
Resistance the psychic person, but he still talks.
Everyone who knows these top secret codes has it.
Even the DARPA chief?
Of course.
But the DARPA chief said Mantis got his code by reading his mind.
Are you sure you heard him right?
Yeah, I'm sure. In that case, how did they get your code?
I never had any training on how to resist torture.
He dies at...
Looks like they had some fun with you, alright.
I'm guessing they made him inhale cement by the amount of smoke that came out when he coughed. That was the torture method. Breathe in this cement.
Now his was sliced off.
You're a funny man. So the DARPA chief, is he okay?
Dead.
More adverts. God damn it, Vic.
No, that's not what you promised, Jim. Now you want to shut me up?
Calm down. What's wrong with you? I just told you I was here to save you.
Here to save the day.
Kill the DARPA chief. He had a heart attack or something.
A heart attack? Oh, don't be a fool.
Anyway, the terrorists have both codes now.
Those boys are totally insane. They wouldn't hesitate to launch.
I agree, but what do they really want?
Oh, who knows? Maybe they're like us in the arms industry.
And maybe the cards just help it launch.
Well,
and
I'm
that's...
not gonna let these maniacs
he lied.
more today. You still have the card keys?
Card keys?
To override the detonation code. I heard you had them.
No, not anymore.
What? Who does then? Not the terrorists.
No, that woman.
Oh, she already had them.
Who?
A soldier that was thrown in prison along with me.
A female soldier, it must be.
She said she had just joined up as a new recruit. They threw her in prison because she refused to take part in the rebellion.
A new recruit? Could that be the Colonel's niece?
I gave her the key. Looks like she managed to
The
break
singular
out of her
key.
room. I hope she's okay.
I'm sure she is.
Even though there are three
She's
of them.
green, but as tough as they come. But how did you know she escaped?
I was in contact with her by codec. Until I was tied up here, that is.
Codec?
Yes.
She also shot
She stole
Snake.
it from
Let's
the
not
guard.
forget that.
If she still has it, you should be able to contact her.
I'm sure she still has it. What frequency was she at?
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you, it's... Oh, sorry. I forgot.
Yeah, and I'm gonna forget all the frequencies as well.
Oh, that's right. It should be on the back of the CD case. Try to contact her.
I'll contact her right away. But
The
tell
CD
me,
case
if
you
this
don't
doesn't
get
work,
with
is there
Steam.
some other way to prevent the missile launch?
For butt pain! Butt wipes, wow. What an advert.
Who's that?
The team leader of the Metal Gear Rex project.
Do you think it's associated with your clip?
Bit of an odd. If there's anyone who can figure
Are
out
they
how to stop
targeting?
Metal Gear from launching, it's him.
What if he can't come up with anything?
You'll have to destroy it. Emmerich knows how to destroy Metal Gear.
Where is this Emmerich?
Well, he's probably being held somewhere in the nuclear warhead storage building. It's north from here. That's where he worked.
I understand, but why Metal Gear? The
Hopefully we
nuclear
don't
agent
need to know
returned
this
the
code for the frequency, because
Threat of nuclear war
there is no
is
CD
gone.
case.
In fact, it's greater than it's ever been.
There is no CD case.
The amount of spent nuclear fuel and plutonium is increasing even today. Listen, have you ever seen a warehouse full of nuclear material?
No.
Drums and drums of nuclear waste stacked this high. As
Well,
far as you can see.
This is going on a
There's
while.
still no real way to dispose of the stuff.
Still no real way to dispose of the nuclear energy. Yeah, I think they saw the butt scratching and they were like, have you got butt pain? Do you have a lot of scratching? You would need these butt wipes.
Seeping out of them.
Unbelievable.
Not only that, but several pounds of
Muff.
muff reported every year.
What's muff?
It stands for material unaccounted for. It proves
Right.
that there's a large and well-organized...
So we're going hunting the nuclear muff.
Furthermore, since the end of the Cold War, Russian nuclear engineers in particular are out of work with no way to turn.
So they turn to muff.
In other words, there's plenty of available nuclear material and scientists for making a bomb. We live in an age when any small country can have a nuclear weapons program.
What about the other
muff hunting? Yes, very much. Snake is here to hunt the muff. He was looking at that other ladies. Well, not the muff ends, but he's just here for the muff, and then he's out of here. He's a muff hunter, yes. Not a MILF hunter. He's just after the muff.
We suffered quite a blow as a result of the cuts in military budgets due to this so-called peace.
I remember hearing a lot about mergers and takeovers among the big weapons makers.
Yes, and after my company lost their bid to produce the Air Force's next line of fighter jet, the Metal Gear...
Apparently I did download the wrong Metal Gear.
That's why we pushed to have Metal Gear developed as a black
it's Solid Snake. Yes, the wrong Metal Gear. And I'm sure that Psycho Mantis will have things to say about that. I'm sure he will have a lot to comment on that. Solid Snake 69, yep.
Anyway, Metal Gear was going to be formally adopted after the results of this exercise were analyzed.
I don't give a crap about you and your company.
Yes, that's about what I'd expect from a grunt like you. Here, this is what you came for, right?
What's that?
A CD!
Disc. It's all here. The main hard drive was destroyed by gunfire. This is the only remaining copy of the data.
What kind of data?
All the data collected from this exercise. Don't play dumb. I know you were sent to get this. I hid it from that sadistic maniac while he was torturing me. They don't know this disc exists.
Well, they haven't told Snake any of this.
To Jim. To your boss. I'll give you my card too. It'll open up all security level 2 doors.
I was going to say, he told us he didn't have a card, and that he's got a different security card. What card?
They got my password. They don't want anything else from me.
I have one more question. Who or what was that ninja thing? It looked like you knew something.
That ninja? That was Foxhound's dark little secret.
Dark little secret?
I'll keep you my dirty little secret.
You know him?
You should ask Dr. Naomi Hunter from Foxhound. She knows better than I.
She made him.
Naomi.
You've got to stop them. If it goes public, my company and I are finished.
Well, we were only sent to get this guy out, and then we're just sitting with him while he dies, not remotely trying to save him.
What did you do to me? Oh, no. Oh, no, it can't be. Those Pentagon bastards. So, they actually went and did it.
What are you talking about?
They're just using you
for data. For research. For science. For a laugh. For a game. For questionable activities.
Colonel, are you listening? Now he's dead too.
I have no idea.
Don't lie to me.
It looked like another heart attack, but...
Some kind of poison?
Well, there are lots of drugs that can cause a heart attack in large doses. For example, potassium chloride or dioxides, but we won't be able to tell without doing an autopsy.
Damn.
The fact that he had his
I want you and Meryl to work together.
I trust her.
Cut off or something, and he got blown up by C4, and I shot him with 2 bullets. None of that was remotely anything to do with him dying.
Like us, but normal transmission is probably impossible. Try moving away from that area.
Snake, get a hold of yourself.
Naomi,
You know, I'm sure none of that had any association with him dying.
No.
Are you sure?
Yes, we have no one like that in our unit.
Is that right?
Snake, I'm counting on you.
Is that right? It's funny because everyone is Fox Sounds. Okay, we got some more life for that. Okay. Now, there's a code apparently on the back of the CD box we need to discover.
Snake, you can't use your radar in that area. There's some kind of electronic jamming coming from there. I wonder what it is.
You can't use your radio in that area. Then what are we talking on right now? You definitely can't use your radio. But we've been talking for the past 10 minutes on a different conversation. No, you just can't use your radio there right now. Do not get the hint. Just like I can't use it in the crawling tunnel.
Be careful, Snake.
But we're talking perfectly fine. No, you're not allowed to use your radio there. I insist you are not allowed to use... Whatever. I'll just use my radio right here. Yeah, I don't think it was the C4 or his missing hands or the fact that I shot him full of bullets. It was definitely some sort of Pentagon mind control. She definitely is trolling me. She just doesn't want to talk to Snake, does she? You're not allowed to use the... Oh, you're breaking up, Snake. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, there's someone calling on the other line. She just does not want to talk to him at all. It's not anything to do with anything else. Definitely the radio breaking up. It's not that she does not want to speak to him. He has no other reason to want to avoid talking to him. It's definitely his radio is breaking.